I'm Pastor Henry Hildebrandt. Well, here we are at our beautiful property just outside of the town of Aylmer. We have had numerous offers. People are willing to fix this sign, as you see behind me, has been broken numerous times. We fixed it recently, but then it was broken again. The police is trying to help us with it, trying to locate through camera footage to see who actually is doing the vandalizing. But hopefully we have that fixed soon again. As some of you know, we are back in court this coming Monday, which is May 31st. Is a very, very important day for us to see what the judge will be deciding. At this point, we don't know, will he impose more fines? Does it mean he will jail me? Or does it mean he will put me under house arrest or barricade this property? We just do not know what he has in mind, what he wants to do. It is unfortunate that we are living in a time where our judges are pitted against the people, so to speak. But the underlying problem that we're having here is that we have a faulty basis where all these orders come from. It allows for secret court orders at no notice. All of a sudden we see a drone flying over our property here, and we find out later on that the judge granted a warrant to the Aylmer police to do so. Overall, I would say that we are actually pleased to see how there is a number of our local police who are putting a value on again. They recognize that following the de-escalation route is actually that it is better, and that they recognize community policing and trust. They realize that once you break the trust of the community, that it's very, very hard to bring that back up. Of course, our police chief is not one of them that has been part of this de-escalation route, but a number of the officers are, with the exception of a few. But we're very thankful that it seems like that it's going in the right direction. Mind you, they're still breaking their oath every time they hand us a ticket. It should never be what they should be doing. But unfortunately, they don't recognize that they are breaking their oath and the Constitution. But we thank God at least it's working in the right direction where they're not disturbing our services. And we're looking forward to a wonderful, wonderful service here again on Sunday, Lord willing. People have already notified us coming from far and near. So we are asking for prayers. Lord would anoint again His word, and that we could have just a blessed service. And we ask special prayers for Monday. That the Lord would move on the judge's heart, that the judge would recognize that we're not dealing with a Mr. Hildebrandt or a couple of pastors here, but that we're dealing with the Constitution, we're dealing with the Word of God, and we're dealing with something much, much greater than men. I would like to say with Tim Stevens, the pastor, fellow pastor from Alberta, from Calgary, he put it so well. Referring to the government, he says, I know your decisions have been difficult to make, but please know that your decisions have been difficult for us to bear. He says, responsibility and freedom go hand in hand. You have taken both from us. He's asking the questions. He says, does the state serve the people, or do the people serve the state? Does the healthcare system serve the people, or do the people serve the healthcare system? We desire that the Lord would help us, that we would stand firm, that we the people would stand up. Sometimes we wonder, is there a judicial solution to this? But then we're encouraged by that the Constitution was written to protect the people from the government, not to protect the government from the people. Then I look over humanity and I say, I am encouraged by what I see. Here's a church opening up totally. There's a church opening up totally. And by the way, By the way, this is summertime. We are just about ready. The whole world is opening up. Canada is one of the last countries following suit. Too bad it is that way. I had hoped so much that we could be a better example than that. But we're opening up anyway, and our government recognizes clearly by this time that they have no choice anyway, so they're quickly fumbling around trying to accommodate their reopening plan to accommodate what humanity is requiring anyway, because it is we, the people, that have the say. You as the government serve us. You as the healthcare officials serve us, not the other way around. And we are looking to God to help us, that we would rise up as a people as we are. Like I said, more and more churches are opening up rapidly, and that is the way it should be. This was a satanic power that was working here, and thank God the people rose up. It took a little bit of time for us to wake up, but I'm encouraged by what I see. Rapidly it is opening up. But it seems like rapidly, just before we open up this province, we quickly have to push this judge and force this judge again before this tremendous decision. Will I make a criminal out of this law-abiding citizen, or will I recognize that he is innocent until proven guilty? Will we recognize that he has the Constitution on his side? He has the Bill of Rights on his side? What is it that is the problem here? We have been gathering here for the past 14 months. We have been together month after month, and not a single case has been pinned to us. So we are glad. We are glad that we can stand together. We are glad that we can be here with the human family, and we expect wonderful things ahead of us. We expect that things will go well, and please pray for Monday that a miracle would happen where our judge would stand up for our God-given freedom, stand up for the public, stand up for the people, and let the people know, let the Crown know, let the government of Ontario know, you don't hold this man's hostage. You don't hold this church hostage. They are innocent until proven guilty. Let it come before our highest courts. Let them rule whether or not the Constitution holds during this time when the health officials have not been able to prove, not on a single issue, have never been able to prove, have not demonstrably shown that they were correct, not by their data, not by their actions, not by their words. It was a faulty basis. And we as humanity, we're suffering under this. And you know what? Our very police force, our judges themselves, we're all sick and tired of this. Let's bring this to an end, and let's act like a human family should act. And let's glorify God. Let's count Him as number one. Let Him be supreme. God, help our land to get back to be glorious and free. Lord, help us. Help us that we would one more time have God-given freedom, that we would have religious freedom. Come, let's open up our church building. Let's put our locks back in, and let's gather here, and let's just gather here by the thousands, and let's worship God, and let's receive the healing that it produces when we are together. May God bless you. Thank you for all of those that have been praying, all of you that are supporting. We have a tremendous outpouring of support. Thousands of people from all over the world, Hong Kong, India, Australia, the United States, Mexico, South America, almost every state in the United States, just outpouring support all across Canada. Let's stand together, and God will help us. God is on our side. God bless you.